Jimbo, Sims Juice. Juice and the dealer's choice.
Here we are looking at the Sims Juice, which we tried last year in a 156, and that felt like the right size, so we tried a 156 again, and I gotta say, I like the ride a little bit better than last year. I don't know what it is, but so far, so good. It's fun, but even though it has more camber, it's like camber up to just like the last part, which I kind of like, but it's a mellow camber. It just doesn't feel like a real, like the board they market it as is like an all-mountain freestyle board. It feels more like a more parky when you compare it to the dealer choice. You know, the dealer's choice feels like it has that mountain dampness, where this felt a little more chattery.
It was chattery. It wasn't holding the hard edges like it needed to, unfortunately.
And
took some getting juiced to.
Getting juiced to. But I like the juice I got juiced to buttering really quick on this.
You did.
And I like the pop.
Buttering,
I like the playfulness.
The pop, it was good in the park.
It's a very good park board, and I can see why it got awards for that. For an all-rounder for mountain freestyle, I don't know. I don't really feel it's there, but if you're lapping the park and you want some pop and you want some butterability, you could hit pipe with this pretty well. You can hit kickers with this, and it jibs okay too, you know.
Is this the one you were nose press turning on?
Yes.
When I was filming it?
Yes.
Go to the footage.
I don't even know if it's going to be on there. I might just show you guys because you're much better.
Oh, stop.
But here's a little flex of it, and Zobel's going to just slowly wander off.
Bye, Zobes.
He's got to go back.
He's
Thanks,
got to do
Zobi.
stuff with things.
But so, Jimbo, what'd you think of this boy?
Right off the bat, I was not really into it. You know what I mean?
Coming from the dealer's choice?
Yeah. Well, this is the first ride I rode today,
okay.
so maybe I was slightly rusty. But I did favor the dealer's choice over this guy as far as my own personal riding goes. Like, it took some getting juiced to, as I said. It took a little while, and then all of a sudden I was kind of ready, and then I let it go. So it was kind of fun.
Just let it go.
But I would go with the dealer's choice for my own personal riding over this guy. But
yeah, I don't know what it is, but the juice for me feels like sometimes like it's a little like the edge wants to let go a little bit on a harder carb. You think there's more camber here.
It took a little bit to get into the turns.
You kind of really want to engage into a harder turn, and then when you do, it just doesn't really. It didn't really hold, even like the juice did. I mean, even like the dealer's choice did, which I thought was kind of interesting. But still very fun and
for me, it took a little bit more effort getting into the turns earlier, where the dealer's choice was really effortless into the turns.
And I think on the specs on paper,
put a little more effort into
there's a lot of things I really like about this. I like the camber profile. I like where the camber ends.
I like the colors and the top
I like
sheet.
the sizing. I like Sims. I mean, who doesn't like Sims? But then when you get on it, so I think I'm expecting something to be a favorite.
Yeah.
So I'm holding it with really high standards. And I would say,
Goodwood, right?
yeah, I would say it won a Goodwood. But it didn't win. It didn't win an award for us. But I would say I'm comparing it to a lot of our favorites, and I feel that it just didn't quite match up to those. Yet it was still super fun. It's still a great board, and I think you could do a lot worse. I think we all kind of had a little bit of preference towards the dealer's choice of the two, especially that 57. That just felt just right. But this is really fun, and if you're going to do a lot of park and a little bit of mountain, I think you could have a blast on this. So there you have it. That's the juice. Jimbo, maybe we'll ride some more this week, and you can get juice to it.
I could get juice to that.
How bad was that joke, Frank?
Horrible.
Yeah. There you go.